Do you want to stand out over the competition in your lawn care business? Well, then you're going to want to check out this video because today we're going to go over 3 things that you can do to make your business stand out over the competition so that you can start making that sweet cash, that sweet recurring revenue faster. Check it out. Peace. So, you want to figure out how to stand out in lawn care. Well, there are several different ways that you can do it, and I'm going to touch on 3 of them today. But first, I want to talk about why lawn care businesses fail and what you can do to combat that. So, why do so many lawn care businesses fail? Well, there are several reasons. The first overarching reason is that it's such an easy thing to get into. And people believe that anybody can do lawn care, which technically is true, but it's actually not true. So, what do I mean by that? Lawn care is very easy to get into, but it's very hard to succeed in. You will hear me say that time and time again. So, what can you do to stand out over the other businesses so that your business can go farther, faster? Okay? So with that being said, let's get into all of the reasons. Systems stand out. From day one, as a lawn care business owner, you want to develop systems. You want to have these systems in place so that as you grow, the foundation that you set for yourself when you first started, you can grow with those, good or bad. If you if you start out your lawn care business and you have no plan for your days and you just run around like a chicken with its head cut off, then when you become really busy and start making a lot of money in lawn care, you're just going to be a rich chicken with its head cut off running around. So, and it's much harder to kick it down the road. That's why it's super important from day one, if you want to stand out, that you have systems in place to handle estimates, follow-ups, double checking your work, just everything. You want to have a way to do every aspect of your business and do it every single time. You can change it, but at least choose something to start with if you're not sure, and stick with it until something else better comes up. Number 2, how to stand out. Return your phone calls and submit estimates. And you may be saying, well, duh, Cameron, everybody knows, not so fast. Okay. Call 5 lawn care companies in your area during the mowing season and just try to get a quote. Just try to get a quote and see what they say. I have been told by other lawn care companies, this was back when I was getting started, I was trying to get some market data, and I was calling these lawn care companies, and I couldn't get anybody to give me a quote. Very few people actually had time or even got back to me. So one way to stand out is to return your phone calls and estimates. And you may wonder, why is it so important for me to return my phone calls, pick up my phone calls, get these estimates out? Look at it like this. Nobody enjoys looking for a lawn care company. Nobody enjoys it. For the most part, for most people, unless you're doing higher end stuff, most people, you are a means to their end. Well, what do you mean? Most people don't necessarily care how amazing their lawn looks. What most people care about is that it's done and that you show up and that you get back to them when they try to get a hold of you. That's what they care about 9 times out of 10. Okay? That's what's important. That's how you stand out. And here's the other thing. If you are their first phone call, or you're the first person to pick up and you're the first person to give them an estimate, you are way more likely to land that job. Why? Because I just said it. No one likes looking for a lawn care company. And so if you can be quick and be their quick solution, you are going to close a lot of deals, my friend. So, and you're going to be busy as long as you either pick up your phone calls, return your phone calls if you missed it, and you get estimates out faster. You got to make sure you do those things if you want to stand out and make your lawn care business stand out. Final reason, harvest the fruits of your labor. You could be the best salesman that God's ever put on this earth. You can, every time you talk to a customer, or every time you talk to a new customer, they become your client every single time, and you're super profitable when you're quoting these jobs, and everything's great. Cool. How are you when they're your existing customer? Do you pick up the phone when you see Miss Smith is calling? Like, oh, it's Miss Smith. I'll just let it go to voicemail. You let it go to voicemail. You listen to the voicemail. Maybe it just doesn't sound too important to you. And so you put it off. You call her back 3 business days later. Dude, Mrs. Smith is a part of the society that you and I are a part of, which is, dude, everybody's expecting things yesterday. Okay. So if you, to you, oh, I'll just call her back in 3 days, that might not seem so significant. But if she's actually wanting to get a call back and she doesn't hear from you for 3 days, that's no good. And here's another thing. If you're going to be the guy who picks up the sales calls and when it comes to money, you're always on the phone. Like that's no problem. If it's worse to be that guy and not pick up your phones when they're your existing customer. So for example, if you pick up the phone every single time you see a new customer calling, they want a quote, you're all over that. But then when you actually start taking care of their property, you recognize their caller ID and you don't pick up anymore. I would say that's worse than if you just never picked up your phones. Why? Because then when people start trash talking your companies to their friends, to Google reviews, they're going to talk about the fact that you were so eager to take their phone call and get their business, but that you suck at returning their calls and actually doing the thing that you promised that you would do. So those are the top the top things that you can do to stand out. If you return your phone calls, you give the estimates, you take care of your existing customers, you do these things, you're going to stand out over the competition and your business will launch. Okay. So those are the things to make your lawn care business stand out. If you guys did enjoy that, and drop a like. I really appreciate the likes. It's the YouTube currency. So if you could drop a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more of my content. That's all I got for you for this video. If you guys need a lawn care business website, check out the description. I have a link to the web host that I use for both of my businesses, my lawn care and my startyourlawcarebusiness.com. So check the description to get a good deal on web hosting. There's also some stuff down there from Amazon if you need things like headphones to listen to music while mowing. You need something called Darwin's Grip, which allows you to attach a pole to your string trimmer and allow you to stand up straight while string trimming, so you don't break your back, and it allows you to have more longevity. If any of that sounds interesting, again, check out the description, like the video, subscribe, and this is Cameron from startyourlawncarebusiness.com signing off. Have a great day.